Well, I'm at the end of a terrific day organised by Kent Connects, hosted by Gravesham Council, about developing solutions using technology for community benefit. And I've been doing the interviews all day, holding the microphone, but I'm going to focus in here on Darren Everden and Noel Hatch, who've been organising. Hand them the mic and ask them to introduce us to the winners of this challenge event. Who's going to have a go here?
I'll start off. So my name's Noel Hatch. I work for Kent County Council. Last year we organised a similar event which focused more on community projects, and this year we really wanted to challenge the competitors to not just come up with projects but actually start prototyping in the space of just a few hours what they could come up with on ideas put forward by the community. And obviously we've been doing work on open data. We've been also working with Ordnance Survey on how we can stimulate the use of open data. And the winner of the Open Data Challenge is a really exciting idea called sunlighting in Kent. So what do we mean by sunlighting?
Hi there, my name is James Togut. I'm with the team behind sunlighting in Kent. So sunlighting is actually the opposite of moonlighting. It means doing work that we really want to do and that we want to show others that we're doing. And it means making a contribution to our community. So it's about what we have to offer, what we want to bring to our local community, but also it's about what we also need from our local community. So sunlighting in Kent is a place where we can share what we have to offer, but also find things that we need from our local community. And that's what we've put forward today. Yes.
So yes, my name's Darren. I'm one of the event organiser and facilitators today, and it has been a really interesting day from my perspective, because I think coming into this we wasn't knowing exactly what to expect in terms of what was going to be developed. So it was a little bit of a sort of a leap of faith there as to what the outcomes were going to be. I must say we've been mightily relieved that we have got some really good innovative solutions suggested today. The prototypes have worked up really well. Just spoken to James, one of the winners, and the other winner in the mobile application workspace was an application called Learning Curves, and we'll hear a bit about that from the winner himself.
Hi there, my name's Rick. I work for a company called Swirl. We do a lot of work with open data. I came down here today just to see what was going on with open data in Kent. So I didn't really have any expectations really. We just wanted to see what prototypes we could work on, and this one caught our eye because it hadn't really been developed as much as some of the others. So it was more of a sort of open, like, playing field basically. So just let us be creative. Basically, we mocked up an app which is to do with gamifying the experience of going to cultural locations like castles or museums, so that like parties like school trips could be more engaged by going there, by playing a game and being competitive, and basically trying to improve the experience.
Who else coming in on the conversation?
So hi, I'm David Moody, Vice President of Solutions Marketing for Lagan, a division of Cana. Today was fantastic. Kent Connects, well done to them for organising a fantastic event, for stimulating innovation, and that absolutely happened here today. We had two fantastic winners, and we had a number of other runners-up who had produced some fantastic work. And as was mentioned earlier, you never know quite what to expect with these events. If anything's actually going to be produced. But today, there's been a number of prototypes that were produced that were absolutely fantastic and will deliver value to the community.
Going to hear from Geovation?
Yep. Hi, I'm Chris Parker. I run Ordnance Survey's Open Innovation Network, which is called Geovation, Innovating with Geography. So we're very keen to see open data used to create economic and social value, and we saw that today in some very interesting prototypes being developed. So I think it was interesting to see Sunshine Bank developing sunlighting, which I think is going to be really interesting in terms of really trying to capture the value that people have to offer in terms of the resources that they have, in terms of what's needed in the community. So we're very pleased to support Sunlighting. We're excited to see how that develops in future as well.
Okay, just to finish off, what happens next? Where are these prototypes going? Can we see any more of them?
So as well as winning the cash prizes, £1,000 each, the winners of the prototypes will also get to user test their prototypes with users of our Gateways service, which is a service which brings together all different types of frontline services from voluntary, council and other types of services. And also we've got a workshop with Kent Business School to help them develop their business model, because often we talk about developing prototypes, but we also need to prototype not just the technology but actually the business case that goes behind it, and I think that's particularly important at the moment. But there's also particularly innovative ways that you can innovate in how you prototype business models themselves. And if I could ask a question to you, David, given you're behind the iPhone now, is how do you think these different types of events, not just organised today, but organised in other parts of the UK, can link in together so that people looking for ideas, people looking for apps, people looking to involve communities can start dipping their toes in and start sharing that learning?
Well, I'll pass you the iPhone for a moment. I'm fascinated by the way in which we can join up ideas and join up events. In fact, I was chatting earlier to Tom Phillips about networks. I just blogged a piece which I can now cross-link to, which says you can begin to build a mesh of connections if you make these sorts of events both innovative and sociable. So there's a way of getting stuff out of the event and joining up to other people. Well, that's blogging it, tweeting it, but also thinking, hey, I was at that event over there and the person who was there would really be interested in this. So there's a bit of haphazard joining up, but I think it would be great if some agencies, and I'm doing some work with Big Lottery Fund at the moment, could act as kind of network builders and network conveners to help that activity. And in fact, I was talking to Roger Goff, your cabinet member, about this, about how all public bodies are going to have to get better at doing joining up and not just controlling. So maybe you could have a challenge event on how to be conveners, connectors and network builders. Okay, and is there going to be a website that we can see this on, or should people connect with...
Yes, there's a website for the event called developingsolutions.org.uk, so feedback and information about today's event will be posted there. As well as that, the projects which were contributed through .gov Labs, we've encouraged all the developers that attended today to update their projects and feedback all the results as to what happened here today as part of that process. So yeah, it's all out there on the internet.
Slides online so that people can see the presentation. Sorry, my voice is going today.